Yeah, what up YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, back at y'all with another Forza Horizon 3 build video, man. In this one, you guys are probably guessing, we have another request video from one of our YouTube viewers. Casper Olin wants to see a Volvo S60 maxed out build. Now, I have to say, man, I passed a whole bunch of suggestions. You guys are just killing it with the suggestions nowadays, man. But I have to say, the reason that I chose the Volvo S60 is it's just totally out of the ordinary. And I mean, Volvos, who doesn't love a high horsepower Volvo? Now, this will be the third and final Volvo available to purchase in the game. Now, I'm not sure if there's going to be any DLCs with some Volvos coming out, but right now we are absolutely killing the game. Now, I'm in love with this Polestar blue, just very sick from factory. Probably one of the dopest colors that you can get on a Volvo in modern times. But for this one, I'm thinking we might switch it up and maybe do kind of a variant of the Polestar blue, just to make it a little bit more unique and you know, give it a little bit of originality. So if you guys are new to the channel and you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Currently, we are doing a build a day, a request video a day on the channel. So if you guys have any requests, drop them down in the comment section. We are taking one request per video, and there is a lot of requests, man. I just want to say big thanks to everybody who's taken the time to request specific builds on the channel. Things are just absolutely blowing up right now, so my apologies if I have not got to your request yet. We working on it, ladies and gentlemen. So obviously, first and foremost, we are going to check out our engine swap options. Now, realistically, I'm going to go ahead and leave the stock motor in here. Looks like a 3-liter. I want to say a turbo. I'm just going out on a limb here, folks. Drivetrain swap, all-wheel drive. We are obviously going to leave that the way that it is, because this is going to be a maxed out build, so I want it to be able to grip the ground. Now, as far as the aero goes, doesn't look like we have too many options. Now, let's check this one out. I kind of like that. The canards look pretty dope on this, but that front lip, I don't know, man. I think we're going to leave the stock bumper the way it is. I have a funny feeling the rear spoiler is going to be the same. That's disgusting. That's just making it look a little too, I don't know, too much like an Audi without that lip spoiler on there. So we're going to go ahead, leave that the way that it is. Now let's check out our tire options. Obviously, first and foremost, we're going to put a race tire compound. Now, I had a question recently on one of my builds asking why I don't use the highest tire here, is because you'll see that's a rally tire compound and this is a race tire compound designed more for on-road use. Now, if this was going to be an off-road build, or let's say an SUV or a pickup truck, I might opt for those off-road tires, but for this one, it's going to be mostly a street car. Now, what I would like to see is a nice set of BBSs on this, maybe something with a little bit of a spoke. Not really too keen on any of those. Now, this is really what I'm after. I know we used these recently on a CTS build, so we're going to try to find something a little more sportier, but I'd really like to have a nice tuner feel to this car, simply because, what are Volvos, Swedish? Yeah, that's kind of an import, man, here in Canada. So I want to keep kind of a nice import feel on the car, and like I say, a little bit tunerish. Those are looking pretty sick. Now, you guys know that when it comes to wheels, this is really the main aspect that's going to make or break the car. Now, I'm not going to lie, I kind of like these, even though there's a lot of spokes on them. I'm gonna say either these, let's go with these like kind of sharp spokey wheels, see if we can throw a little bit of paint on there to kind of set everything off. We're gonna work with this for now, and see what happens. We're gonna leave the 20s on there just because I think 21s are gonna look a little too ridiculous. Let's go ahead and upgrade the clutch, upgrade that transmission for sure. Since we are going to be going for maxed out, I guess we'll do you know, just go ham and Swiss on this biatch. Race differential for sure. Now when it comes to the brakes, we are going to need to be able to stop. So everything on here, oh, see what we did there? Rally, race. We're putting race springs on here. Front and back anti-roll bars. Now the one thing I am going to do, we're going to put a roll cage in here, but I am not going to do any weight reduction on here, just because I find on some cars, if you do too much weight reduction and you put too much power, the car is actually too light and it doesn't grip the ground because it's just floats on top of it when you go around corners and stuff like that. So that's definitely gonna stay the way that it is. Now, oh, we got a message, Delta Shelter, man. I'm gonna get to that message in a few seconds here. But when it comes to this upgrading, we are just gonna go crazy. Not even worried about the price, not even worried about the horsepower or performance aspect of it. This thing is just getting completely tuned out, as you guys will see here. Now I'm thinking we'll probably max out at S1 if we're lucky. 888. Close enough, man. Just about 890. Oh, we got another message. So 890 here. As you can see, really not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that. However, the car still looks like a plain Volvo. So what I think that we need to do is jump into the design and paint aspect of it. Now, first and foremost, we're going to do a little bit of suspension tuning. Now, really, I want to see a slammed and stance version of this. So aside from the maxed out, we are also going to slam and stance it. Now, what does that mean? Lots of camber and some lows, man. Now, lower this thing all the way to the ground. Everything else we are going to leave right now in its current setup just until we get it out on the road and see what needs to be adjusted. Now, right off the bat, I might hike up the back a little bit, give it a, maybe a rake look. I don't know, man. That's to be determined. One thing's for damn sure, these chrome wheels have got to go. And yeah, as I'm looking, see how the back's tucking and the front is, pretty much flush. I don't really like that, and it looks like way too much camber on the back. We're definitely going to have to make some suspension adjustments. Now, people have said in the past that I'm an idiot and that I ruin cars and that I have the worst taste ever in life. Hey, man, you know what? Some of these builds are on the fly, and I'm not really, too keen on Volvos. I don't really know what the set style or standard is for these vehicles sometimes, so I apologize. Some people, I guess they don't like it, but they get butthurt, you know what I mean? And butthurt is one of those side effects of the internet, man. It's like as soon as they should have like a disclaimer, you know what I mean, that when you get your internet or you sign up for the internet, that butthurt may occur, you know what I mean? When logging on to the internet, you run the risk, side effects of getting butthurt, and it's just inevitable, man. And I don't know, some people, they bust my ass about it, but that's one thing that I can't do, man. I just don't really get that butthurt, man. I'm just I don't know, man. It's not something that's ever. My butt, I don't know, sometimes my butt hurts when I eat too much. So yeah, man, my my sincere apologies if any of those butts of yours get hurt out there, man. But it's just we just doing some YouTube channeling, man. Don't mean to hurt no feelings. Now, as you can see, we blacked out the roof here. One other thing that I would like to see, maybe a little black stripe on the back here. Oh, we're not even resizing it. Let's see what we can get going on here. Now, the only reason I'm doing this is just to kind of set it off just a little bit differently than your basic Volvo. Make it look a little more sporty. Now, the Polestar definitely helps, like the color and stuff like that. Anybody who knows that car knows that it's fast and knows what it is, but a lot of people driving down the street, when they see a Volvo, they don't know, you know what I mean? Like, they don't know what the Volvo's capable of. Well, I know, I want everybody else to know, so that's, we're just gonna, I don't know how this vinyl's working here. Let's just stamp her down there. And just because I want to, we're going to black out the rest of the trunk there. So everything here is looking pretty good. Now, obviously, we're going to have to go back and make some adjustments to the suspension here. Mainly that alignment, man. My apologies for trying to wreck this with some slammed in stance. We're going to do it right. We're going to make sure that the thing handles the way that it's supposed to. All-wheel drive. Nice square setup. And see how things progress from there. Now look at this car, man. What an absolute beauty. Really liking the black on blue with the white wheels. I don't know, just something about it. Black wheels would have looked pretty dope too, but it's kind of nice to switch it up every now and then. Now that blue paint, very nice, very sharp. We're just gonna go for a little bit of a cruise here, but before we do, oh man, this paint is looking sharp in this sunlight. I don't know what it is. Let's get inside. Very nice Volvo trim, very luxury. The Volvo brand, I think, really speaks to a specific person. You know what I mean? Oh, what happened there? Lots of bog low end. That might be a transmission issue. We're gonna have to check that out. Now, yeah, like I was saying, the Volvo, I just think brand really speaks to a specific person. You know what I mean? Like, if you're buying a brand new Volvo, to me, very sophisticated car. You know, something that says, I don't want to drive a douchebag BMW. You know, I don't want people to know how much money I have by driving around some fancy Mercedes. This says, you know, I want the luxury, I want the performance, but I don't want all the attention. You know what I mean? So kudos to Volvo for filling in that void. Really, off the top of my head, the only company that I could think with this kind of performance that doesn't, you know, absolutely boast about it, or the drivers aren't complete dickheads. Everyone's using their signals, you know what I mean? Not like those damn BMW drivers, eh? Shots fired! But no, on the real, man. Really nice conservative car. So we're in 6,000. As you can see, $6,000 there. So this thing could definitely need some gear tuning. So what we're going to do is just take care of that real quick, because I think there's a little bit more potential to be had. As you can see, 6th gear absolutely lost there. So let's see if we can 3.8 seconds, 0 to 100, 2.8 now, and our top speed about the same. But as you can see, that acceleration is drastically changed. Oh man, we're getting lots of acceleration here. And that's looking about right there. So now that we have this thing tuned out, let's go for another little drive. Let's try it with traffic this time. Whoa, now we are talking. This thing is pulling now. Okay, so I think we're in business now. Like before, when we were launching that big bog, that's just due to the transmission. The first gear is so long that you don't have any horsepower or torque that low in the power band or the RPM curve. I keep forgetting that we're in Australia, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. So yeah, the transmission adjustments definitely helping. Once we get to this flat road here, we're gonna do a first gear launch. Let's just see. Oh man, the thing sounds like a race car. As you can see, no bog, gripped right away, and we are off, man. Like, this car is quite impressive. Woo! Oh, moving too fast. I couldn't even avoid it. Honestly, officer. I mean, is this car my taste? Is it for me? I mean, I wouldn't buy one brand new, definitely not. I could probably never afford one new. But I mean, like I say, if you want a car that's going to get the job done, is going to haul some serious ass, be a sleeper. Obviously, this one not so much a sleeper anymore. You know, we've done a few things to modify the outside look of it, but I mean, damn, if we just left the stock wheels on here and the stock paint, or even painted it just white or black, it would be an absolute sleeper. Look at this thing. Eating these turns up, well planted to the ground. I'm glad that we didn't slam and stance this like we were planning. Like, just hauling some serious ass. Now that I get it out on the straightaway, got that transmission dialed in, 6 gear, still lots of wiggle room there. Supposedly it'll take us up to 340 clicks. Woo! Very, very impressive build. I have to say, this is one of those builds that's actually going to be usable when we get out racing online, or even doing races, you know, in the story mode or the career mode, whatever you want to call it. Very impressive. Very, very nice build, I have to say. But I think we covered pretty much all the bases. We built the car, took it for a rip, we talked some smack. I don't know what else is left to do but get our little screenshot here. Steal somebody's driveway. What do you guys think, man? I think that's a great idea. So as always, if you guys enjoyed this one, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys are subscribed, definitely don't forget to drop a request down in the comments section. As always, 1 request per video, 1 video per day, 7 days a week, until further notice, man. You know, until we run out of cars to build, we are going to continue to be providing this kind of steady content for you guys. So I hope you enjoy listening to me talk all that shiznat and, you know, build the cars, not really of my dreams, but as I would build them in real life, man. So as always, I'm your boy Denali, aka Don Squally. I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and we gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace. Oh no! Oh, for fuck's sake, every fucking time. Showdown, bitch. I had a V8, yeah. Recovery of a lifetime. Oh fuck! Oh no! Oh fuck! Yeah, just keep on rolling there. Yeah. Don't worry about the racer or anything.